folks, welcome to Table Talk, the only show where we answer your questions and your topics at the hashtag Table Talk and the Reddit /r/.
I'm the goddamn Father Time, all right?
Okay.
And I'm Jewish, and that's Reina.
Yeah, and I'm a Shinto Buddhist.
And this episode is brought to you by the NHTSA, who want to remind you to drive safely this holiday.
Yes, that's very important because back in 2012, over 10,000 people were killed in drunk driving related crashes. Don't become a part of that statistic, that's just stupid.
You don't want to be a number, you want to be alive.
That's true. And it's easy to just call an Uber, have a designated driving friend.
Or a Lyft. We don't want to support just one rideshare service.
Yeah. That's true.
10 out of 10 dead people say don't do it. Ding. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Drop a beat. Yeah. I'm Santa and I'm coming to your house and I'm gonna tear you up. I'm gonna leave a gift or I'm gonna leave a butt.
I'm over it already.
All right.
I'm sorry, I killed it. I wasn't into it.
Ho, hoes. Miss Claus.
That's
For
what you
God's
get.
sake. Trenton Lang on the Reddit writes, what are your favorite holiday specials to watch around this time of year?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, like the stop animation Rudolph thing that's scary?
That would count as one of them if it was your favorite. Do you like
it
the
scares
scary?
me. I think it's scary.
I really like there's a huge thing with my family and everybody's family. I don't like this sound in my ear. With the Christmas Story, I only like the scene where the kid gets his mouth stuck to the pole and when he's getting his mouth washed out with stuff.
Yeah.
So
What?
that's all I want to see. That's all
Why?
I
You just want to see
Do you get
white
joy
kids
from
in
it?
pain?
Yeah. That's the best
That's
part
how
of the
you
holiday
get it?
season.
No, I like seeing white kids in pain. Shoot.
No,
That's how
just him.
YouTube got started.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I used to watch, like, I'm not a Christmas person, I'm Jewish, and when I was a kid, very anti-Christmas.
This is very sacrilege to you.
There's not one Hebrew thing on this damn table.
This is
They
very
say it's
Christmas.
happy holidays, I only see one.
Here,
I got it.
have
So-
a blue one.
I have to say, they had the 3 worst people be on this Christmas
Right?
Day
Yeah,
table.
none of
What
us
is this?
are
What is
Catholic
all
or
this
Christian.
stuff? I thought it was all gonna
We
go
got
away. Oh, okay.
Jewishness,
Oh, look, there's little...
Shinto
Buddhism,
Yeah.
and nothing matters.
Oh, look, there are little
And
Jewish
so-
stars on this tinsel,
Oh, are
which
they
is
Stars of
totally
David?
Christian, because Jews don't use tinsel.
No,
do
but
they
they're
use?
Star of David's.
That's what I'm saying.
Stars of
On
David's.
tinsel.
You're right. You're right.
That's for those halfies who celebrate both.
Wait, like the mom is Jewish and the dad is?
Or they just, they don't want the kids to feel bad that they don't have Christmas, so they celebrate it. And they have a Hanukkah bush
My family
instead of a Christmas tree.
My family is the worst at Christmas. I can guarantee you, my mom every Christmas is at the casino. I woke up every
Oh
year.
my God,
at the
that is
casino.
real sad.
I remember the first time my sister and I woke up and walked into the living room and there wasn't anything there. And we were like, oh, they're at the casino. I mean, not in a sad way. It was funny.
Are you kidding?
And we went back to sleep.
It sounds funny now, but it doesn't sound funny then.
I don't think it sounds funny now. I think it's
I think
still
it sounds
sad.
It was
old.
funny to me. I'm gonna do that to my kids too. You thought.
Yeah, you thought he was gonna have kids. He's a virgin.
You thought Tenzin, you're grounded. Get out of here.
Oh, Tenzin.
And
right.
then a couple hours later, he's gonna come back down and be like, "Oh, my dad was tricking me. We really do have presents."
Yeah.
You still thought me and your mom are going to vacation.
Poor baby.
But even though I didn't really like Christmas, I did like the Cartoon Network Christmas special marathon where they show like all the Hanna-Barbera Christmas specials.
Oh yeah.
And there was
Throughout
the
weekend.
there was the Yogi Bear Christmas special where he wakes up from hibernation for like no reason and celebrates his first Christmas with all the bear people and then like Augie Doggy and Doggy Daddy and Huckleberry Hound and like all the Hanna-Barbera characters are all at this ski lodge and they celebrate Christmas together. And then for some reason Casper the Friendly Ghost has a Christmas special that is the sequel to the Yogi Bear Christmas special, where it's Yogi Bear and all those characters celebrating their Christmas the following year, but this time it's at Casper the Friendly Ghost's house.
So it's an Uber crossover part 2.
Yeah, it's the first time I learned oh man, you could cross off stuff over and it'd be the coolest.
I just realized Casper is finally dying. That's one of the few, I guess you could call it a franchises that they're not bringing back for the younger generations.
Like Ghostbusters is coming back.
Yeah, like Scooby-Doo, there's always a different new type of Scooby-Doo one. The latest one was pretty good. I only watched it once, 2 years ago, but it's actually pretty good. But Casper, who wants to watch a little dead ghost kid? When you think about it, I read about it, Casper is a dead kid. That's creepy.
It's true, but
It's
Casper's kind of
sad.
a big deal. Like everybody knows what Casper is. If you want to think like iconic child ghost, it's like Casper.
And He was the sexual awakening of a whole generation of girls.
What?
Sexual awakening?
Like
What?
Simba and Lion King when he got old and you're like, I'd smash.
Oh my god, teenage Simba, bro. Oh.
What?
There's something about it.
What?
I felt that way about the spider and James and the Giant Peach. I was like, I don't know why.
Oh my god.
That is a spider I would not smash.
Oh, would not.
Would not. His cheek is so fucking warm.
I know, are you okay?
I'm actually
the-
dying. I'm
Okay.
very sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, actually.
No,
you're really
but
warm.
but the
Actually,
Casper the Friendly Ghost movie, the live action one with Christina Ricci, he turns into Devon Sawa, and Trisha, I don't know if it was on a table talk or what, she was the one who said like she saw that Devon Sawa and all of a sudden was like, okay, I'm a woman and I know what that
Sexual
means.
awakening.
I need to throw this away because this is disgusting.
Yeah, you've been making a weird face while eating it
It's
the whole
so
time.
gross.
Every
I
Christmas.
think these are
Oh,
expired. How did you snap this with a twist of your fingers?
I really did.
Yeah,
I really
okay.
did. Oh wait, I want to talk about my favorite thing to do on
Tell me
Christmas,
about
and
it.
it's to watch Elf. Elf is my favorite
The Will
thing.
Ferrell movie?
Yes.
Will Ferrell movie?
Will
I'm sorry.
Ferrell?
I'm sorry.
All right, buddy. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, Elf is my favorite thing. Everything about it makes me happy, and it's joyous, and it's innocent, and I love everything about it. That's why I watch
I didn't grow up with that one. I remember watching it, like...
I didn't grow up with it.
I don't
It's
think-
older.
I don't think I ever...
I mean,
oh, yeah.
by older, I mean it's newer, whatever.
I don't think I've ever watched the whole thing consecutively.
Why?
I'm not a Christmas person, but I will say one of my favorite holiday experiences is like, you know, every sitcom in the 90s has an episode where they're like, we're going on vacation and they get trapped in the airport or in the subway.
Oh, yeah.
And then like, and there's these strangers like,
And they have to learn how to
Yeah.
have Christmas.
they're like, I know why I'm trapped here because my wife, we're not getting along right now. You know what? I'm trapped here too because I left home because I was disrespecting my son.
Oh.
And then and Uncle Jesse's like, hey, let's love each other. And then all of a sudden the subway starts and all of a sudden.
Wait, that's a Hey Arnold episode.
It's everything. Yeah,
It's
that was
everything.
I remember that
It's just
one.
a classic bottle
it's
episode.
a really specific
But
one.
like,
I loved it though,
But
every time.
That scenario, like one of the greatest scenes I think ever in any movie, and I'm like maybe very biased, is in the movie You've Got Mail, and it's that kind of scene.
Oh.
And it's
Is it a comedy? Is it on purpose?
It's a comedy.
Yeah, it's
it's
a
on
rom-com.
purpose. It's on purpose. It's a romantic comedy. And Tom Hanks'
those.
character, he's got this terrible girlfriend played by Parker Posey, and they get trapped in an elevator. And they're stuck there for hours, and everyone's talking about, you know, if they ever get out of here, what they're gonna do. And the elevator operator, because they're like rich or whatever, he's like, if I get out of here, I'm gonna marry Marie. I love her. I don't know why I haven't married her earlier. Of course I want to marry her.
Oh.
And everyone's saying all this stuff, and Tom Hanks is about to say, if he gets out of there, what he's gonna do. And then Parker Posey's character is like, if I get out of here, I'm gonna get my eyes lasered. And she's just terrible. And
was really
and
good.
he realizes,
Laser.
holy shit, I hate this woman. I need
Yeah.
to leave her. And then he has like this amazing monologue, which is
monologues.
it's an email to Meg Ryan, and he's like, tonight I was trapped in an elevator with a man who knew exactly what he wanted, and I wish that I could be as lucky as he. And I was like, that's fucking right.
That is one of the most interesting things. I know that especially for my generation right now, knowing what you want in life is so difficult.
It really is hard.
And it's deceiving too. You think you know.
Yeah.
You think.
And then
but
you
it's not.
change.
Yeah.
Ooh, for many years I wanted to be a politician, and now I could not be farther.
Ooh. Wait, really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're
Wait,
good
you
with
wanted to be a politician?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What started that?
I wanted to be in politics, and I wanted to be like a senator and the president, but I was like, eh.
You guys may not know this, but Will's actually very well versed in politics and history. It's a very big surprise for everybody. Too late. Way too late. Oh, another Christmas thing I like to watch is the Rugrats Christmas special, where they go to the cabin and Angelica gets a lump of coal
Yes.
inside of her Cynthia playhouse.
Is
like
that the one where
Superhouse.
they're like, it's a phony? I think that's the one where they do that right after that.
It's
She's
a
like,
phony?
I remember there's some point after that falls out, somebody says, it's a phony.
Are you
The only
talking
thing
about
with
the
It's a
Santa?
Phony is Family Guy for me. You're a phony, a
No,
great
wait,
big
wait.
fat phony.
Maybe it is a Family Guy
I think they
thing.
both say it.
They do? I don't remember it in
What,
Rugrats.
do you guys remember the Rugrats Hanukkah special? It was the only show
Yes.
ever
Yeah.
to do
I remember that.
That was
Hebrew holiday
fantastic.
one.
That is so
Wait,
true.
and that meant so much to me. This is going to be weird, but I grew up in a really, really Jewish Russian community. So everybody celebrated Hanukkah, and I knew Hanukkah really, really well. So when they did it on Rugrats, when no one else would do it, it really touched me.
That's because the media is racist
you.
and run by racists.
Yeah, it's because nobody in the media, no one in Hollywood
this.
is Jewish, and that's why we never get represented.
If the media is
anywhere.
run by the Jewish intellect, why don't we see more Hanukkah? Fox News, Channel 3. I don't know.
That got weird.
Imagine if there was like a Fox News thing where someone was like, "There's a war on Hanukkah," and the liberal media is trying to get rid
kill
of
Hanukkah.
Yeah,
Barack Obama is trying to take the Han out of cut.
yeah.
I wanted to see that. This is my new friend.
What
How do you say
is
penguin in
it?
Japanese?
Penguin.
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 Penguin. Penguin. What are we doing today?
Penguin. There's a lot of hair in penguin. It's kind of gross.
It's
What is
kinda
this?
gross. I don't-
What's happening right now?
I don't know where I found penguin.
How do you say I've murdered in Japanese?
私は殺しました. Oh man, that's weird as fuck.
Can Penguin be the new SourceFed mascot and best
No,
friend?
this is-
Oh.
Let me read this
Can
to
I have
you.
Penguin?
They said, Amy says,
What is it though?
name a simple choice you've made that had you choose differently. Would you have meant you name a simple choice?
English this time.
Name a simple choice you've made that had you choose differently would have meant you leading a different life now.
Well, I already kind of answered this once before. I had a choice to whether stay in the U.S. or go back to Japan when I was in middle school.
I wish you would have gone back.
Yeah, me too.
I love you. The
I
most.
don't.
I hate you the most.
I love you. The
I'm
most.
glad that we're friends, and we would not have been.
the
Reina,
most.
I think I love you more than everyone else in your life.
Oh,
She has a family.
really?
She has a family.
I mean,
More than anyone else in my life?
Anyone else in your life.
You think so?
I think
you
so.
Think you can compete with this?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I put that hat on you a couple minutes ago.
What does that mean? Are we tied for life?
Yeah.
Red string of fate?
Yes.
Was it the necklace? Yeah, love.
I
That's
don't
what it
know.
means.
I don't know what my life choice. Pretty much anything would make my life different.
But like, can you think back? Was there any like a road you almost went down that would have changed things dramatically?
I almost did an audition for SourceFed because I thought I wasn't gonna get it. I was like, oh, because like I was an editor here, and I was like, they ain't gonna get me to that. And technically, they kind of, they did. It was different though from when you guys did. Because I remember
yeah.
they did all that stuff with you guys, and they didn't do it for me.
Well, they already knew you were doing.
They already knew you were
They
gonna
let me
work.
read all the top.
How's that?
Let me write a video. They just threw me right in. I was like, okay.
That's great.
That's great. You didn't
That's a
even
good
have to
thing.
audition.
This looks like the Eiffel Tower. Remember when the Rugrats went to Paris?
Yeah, and they ruined it.
What is your favorite Rugrats memory?
My favorite Rugrats memory is the one where
Reptar.
it's the one where they have superpowers, like where it's like the super diaper babies.
Super diaper babies.
Super diaper babies.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar,
And it was
I
like
don't know.
dotted line girl, and Phil had like rapid fire spit.
Oh yeah.
And it was like cool. It was superheroes.
Oh yeah. Wait, what was Chucky?
Chuck-
Snot. I hate Chucky.
I don't remember.
Rugrats had those episodes where it was very not for kids, like the time where their dad, Stu, fell off the roof and he became
A baby, and he could
baby.
speak like them.
and he
that
was mentally
weird.
ill until they kicked him off the roof again, which
And
would
now
have
he's
murdered
fine.
him.
One of my favorite weird memes ever is the stew chocolate pudding thing. You've seen
Oh
that,
yeah,
right?
I don't have control of my life anymore.
Oh yeah.
chocolate.
I
pudding.
remember that when I was a kid, and I thought that was fun.
That episode.
That woken up my brain to
I like that
the dark
episode.
comedy.
Yeah, when Angelica breaks her leg.
For me, simple choice that completely changed the course of things for me was I decided to do my first open mic the first week of college and like try
Oh.
stand up. And if I never did that, I never would have started doing comedy. I didn't have the confidence. I didn't think that I could do it.
You don't think
And-
you would have had another opportunity later on to test it out?
Well, it was a confidence thing.
Let him believe.
oh,
It was, but like legitimately, that night, a friend of the person who I would now consider to be like my best, closest friend saw me do stand up, and that's how we got to know each other. So like my whole friend group would never have happened. We wouldn't have all moved out here together. My whole sense of humor might never have like become a thing. And it was us performing stand-up together, like when we were 18, where we actually became friends, and where I really started to get the confidence to know, okay, I am funny in front of people. I'm not just like a meek loser all the time.
That's one I gotta give it to you.
That was good.
Thank you.
That's something I would have done to you if I had thought about it. Good
Right?
job.
I'm getting better at anticipating the Will jokes and cutting your legs out from under you.
Before I can get to it.
Sticking them
Cutting
in
your
a
legs
damn stew and then feeding it to you.
Wow. Okay,
I
Cartman.
don't like to eat stew, to be honest. I don't like any of that gumbo crap, any of that stew. I don't like any of that.
Hot seafood soup.
I don't like anything that looks like you made it because you were out of other foods to put together.
Peasant food.
That's what gumbo is. They were like, oh, we don't have no more food. We better put them all in at once.
Oh, yes, sir. You want in one pot or two pots?
Oh my god.
Sometimes, like if I'm real lazy, but I want to cook at home, I'll make what I call like bachelor chow.
Bachelor chow.
That
And
sounds
it's-
so.
But it's just like, it's something that's like, it looks disgusting, but it tastes real good and it's like nutritious. So it'll be.
I don't think it's nutritious.
You
I don't
sound
think
like-
that's what bachelor means.
No.
Every time I go home to my mom and she cooks something, I'm like, oh, what is it? She's like, I don't know, I made it up. It's exactly what you
That's
got
what
going
it
on
is,
there.
and it's like, you know, okay, I got ground turkey meat, I got beans, I got onions, I got peppers. Cool, they're all going in a pot. I'm gonna stir it up together with a bunch of seasonings.
That just sounds like turkey chili.
You put onions in something on purpose?
I put onions in.
You don't like onions?
everything.
No!
Onions are fantastic.
I'm still a child, sort of.
It's- good for
Onions
your
make
blood.
everything savory, my
Yeah.
fridge.
Like you want a savory dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
I'm
why you should
Father
like
Time.
onions. Oh.
Father Time isn't a Christmas guy, is he?
I really hate when you do this.
I know, it's to make
When I get mad, I do it too. You have to understand.
You don't do it on purpose. I'm doing it for jokes.
I
That's
know.
something you do
Yeah,
for real
it
life.
genuinely
Is the sound
comes out and I hate
synced?
it.
Why is that? Why do humans do that? Why is it when humans get mad they have to clap to put
Because
emphasis?
they need to emphasize and get your attention.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking at. I got eye contact.
I need more.
I need more.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you wearing my scarf?
You just now noticed. Took it right from your desk.
This is my Mikasa scarf. This
I
is the
love
only
it.
thing I have
I'm
left
Father
from my
Time.
Mikasa cosplay.
I'm Father
Give
Time.
it back. This is not how Aaron did
no,
it to Mikasa.
no. Okay.
I'm sorry. I
Lead
have a lot of-
him,
I have a lot
damn
of
it.
feelings pent up.
Kudos.
Oh my god, you literally said kill.
Wow.
How come it's not coming back to me? It's mine.
Well,
'Cause,
dog. Wait, hold on, man.
Oh, fancy.
on.
What a good looking
Oh,
man.
God damn. God damn.
I know. I know.
Anywho.
Benedict Cumberbatch?
If you want to send me
Damn,
any
Rex.
leftover scarves or hats, I can pull them off for you. Perhaps better than you would have pulled them off. Our P.O. box is listed down in the description below.
Did you just ask people for things?
Yep.
Listen, if you have any loose $100 bills,
Please send it to us.
only send me it if you have at least 10. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Only if you have
Wow.
a grand on hand.
Forget it.
Setting the
I don't
bar
want any
real
$100
high.
bills. As long as you got some $1,000 bills in your pocket, send it to me at P.O. Box 612.
All right. Wheels and Cheese asks, are there any TV shows, books, video games that you think could be made into a good movie adaptation?
Books. Did I say that on
could
Table
be-
Talk already?
It could be books,
Was I talking about you?
TV shows.
I
one?
was a
Video
big
games?
fan of A Series of Unfortunate Events, and I was thinking back at
wow.
it, and at the time I was like, I don't really like the movie, but the movie kind of looked kind of cool, and I kind of liked it, and I think they still can make a really cool movie out of it. I like those books. They're very dark. I honestly want to say that is what made me dark as a child, reading those books.
Oh.
I started when I was like 10 or 11.
That's what made you dark?
I mean, yeah, their house burnt down and their family got murdered, and they're like, it's a kid's
mean-
book.
I understand, but I guess, no, when you're a kid, you're not really like compartmentalizing stuff well, so
Yeah.
I guess I understand.
For me, so you know, obviously you know Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Castle in the Sky.
Yeah.
Those are both based on books by an author named Diana Wynne Jones, and she is a great author. And there is a series of books that she has called The Chronicles of Crestomancy that are awesome. And it's like basically it's a world of magic, and the people who have the most magic in the world are the Crestomancy. It's this person who is kind of cat-like in that they have 9 lives. They have 9 lives. They can die 8 times.
You had me at cat.
Yeah, and there's like this big castle, and there's like doors to other worlds and shit. It's like really cool. That one and another
Straight up
book of
Ghibli.
hers called.
Yeah, it very is.
Yeah, another book of hers called Dark Lord of Dirkholm, which was kind of like very satire, and it was basically, what if there's a magical world and humans find their way over and subjugate all the people and basically turn it into a place for rich, normal people to come and take tours of a magical world. Like, yeah. So all the people in the magical world now are basically slaves to humans.
Yeah, it's like a
That's
circus,
ironic.
not a museum.
It's like a safari.
Yeah, okay, better. Yeah, it is.
I just did a joke on my channel about how like humans love selling stuff. I was talking about how if there was a talking penguin, the humans would try to sell you tickets to go see it.
Yeah.
Penguin.
Penguin.
Koros.
What are you like? What are you doing to him?
He needs.
Koku desu.
Kudos. They're saying, kill, here, have this, kill, have this. It's right here, kill.
Mameshiba.
Well, that snapped me out of it.
Yeah. What book you like?
What book you like?
What book?
Or
It doesn't have to be
TV
a
show,
book.
or a video game?
What good video game? I think maybe Smash Bros might be turned into a
That
good...
would be the dumbest thing.
Why
dumbest
not?
movie.
They just all go into war.
First of all, can we talk
Have you
about how
ever read-
Link doesn't talk?
Huh?
Link doesn't talk, so he's got no lines.
That's okay.
Ha!
Yeah. Ha!
Scat!
They're like Mario's like, oh.
It's like always like he can't hear what you're saying. Yeah! But have you
way too
ever
big for
read
me.
like friggin' Smash Brothers fan fiction?
No, I've never done
It's,
that.
it's
Because I'm not an
the
idiot.
dumbest thing in the world.
No, you know, okay, not Smash Bros. That's a bad idea. Well, they're making a Halo movie. Or they're making
They've been making a Halo
TV
movie for like
I
forever.
saw- I was-
Forward Unto Dawn?
I
No,
was
that's
in
the
a-
show. I don't know. They're all named really similar things.
I was in
Halo
a,
Nightfall's the show.
Oh, then Forward Unto Dawn should definitely be them. Oh, no, that's
No,
maybe...
I don't know.
I was in a Hot Topic recently, and on the TV screen they show video game stuff, and I was like, "What is this?" Is this guy walking through like a sandstorm, and he's got this full cloak on? You can't see who it is. I was like, "What movie is this? This must be the coolest movie." And then he takes off his thing, and it's Master Chief. I was like, "Oh, okay."
All right, that's fine.
And I was like, I wanted to see it. I don't know what it was that I saw, but
Yeah. For me, when I was younger, I always wanted to see a Metal Gear Solid movie. I always wanted to see a Metal Gear Solid
a
movie.
snake.
Yeah,
That's the dude with the white
because
hair.
like the mythology is like so cool and the villains are super weird and cool.
Yeah.
But like looking back on it now, the whole story is kind of incomprehensible.
Everything
is,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, like once you get into Metal Gear Solid 2, it's like real weird.
A really interesting thing. I watched this show called Game Center CX, and it's this like comedian, that Japanese comedian guy that plays video games, like really hard retro video
yeah.
games. And they did a
don't know who
special
that
on Metal Gear Solid, and they interviewed the guy who created it. And
Hideo Kojima.
No. Hideo Kojima is...
Hayao Miyazaki.
No.
Kuros.
No. Hideo Kojima is just
Thingy.
like the president
Thingy.
of the whatever. I mean, he does like programming and whatnot, but it's somebody else. It's an independent guy that like sold it to them and whatnot. And he wanted it to be really serious, but they were like, no, there are too many games like that. So he inserted jokes in them. That's why things are incomprehensible.
No,
They
the
were-
jokes are not the reason why the story is incomprehensible.
They're not?
No,
But that was the point,
You're talking
though.
You're talking about clones of a terrorist who work for some kind of underground espionage
Yeah.
group that isn't licensed, and then there's this massive conspiracy involving the Patriots, and there's technology, and there's big walking tanks. I don't know,
Maybe it's
dude.
a satire because there's something about the interview where he specifically states that like his original idea wasn't accepted, so he had to turn it into jokes and he had to make it, I guess, like satirical or whatever. But that's why he
Well,
like
it is a little satirical.
yeah, and that's why he like hides in a cardboard box when
Yeah.
everybody can still see him. And then that's where that's not where the weird thing came from, but you know the claw thing on the internet,
What on earth are you talking about?
There's a weird YouTube video that makes fun of Snake, and he talks about like how the crab is gonna get him.
The giant enemy crab?
Is that what that is? Yeah, it is. Yeah, they make a spoof of it, and it's incredible, and it's hilarious.
Hit its weak point for massive damage?
I think that's what the girl commander tells him to do. But okay, we're losing him. Yeah.
I like
You
Kingdom
obviously
Hearts.
weren't paying attention to E3 from 2005, 6.
I didn't even know E3 really existed until last
Last year until 20.
Or this year when I
2014.
went. And I was like, well, I don't belong here.
Ah, don't flick that.
Why?
You're gonna
Don't
break
flick
everything.
that.
Please break something, Lieberman.
Oh,
I
no.
want you to.
No, 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 no.
You broke Owen.
No,
You
No.
crack
I
Oh,
missed
it's
him. I
okay.
missed him by a country mile.
Country Mile. I've never heard that.
That's what my
Really?
brother and my
Yeah,
dad
that's
call
a
me
thing.
because one time we went golfing and I was like, I'm either gonna get this or I'm gonna miss it by a country mile, and I missed it by like a country mile, and they call me Country Mile.
Is that just a saying?
Yeah.
What is it? It just means a really long mile?
Yeah. No, it's just like a mile in the country.
But a mile is a mile.
I thought it meant that a mile that's farther than a regular mile.
That's what I thought, because a mile is a mile.
No, it's like a clear mile because if it's in the country, you can see for miles.
Oh, I see, I see.
So it's just you
Oh.
can see how far. It's a
Oh, so
long
it's like
distance.
obviously at least
Obviously
a
a
mile
mile,
away.
at
Got
least
it.
a mile away.
Cool. I know English now.
Are we cool? Cool.
Yay.
So, folks, thank you so much for watching Table Talk. Penguin wants to let you know that you can submit your stuff to Table Talk at the hashtag Table Talk and Reddit /r/SourceFed. And also, don't get pulled over. Be sober, please. NHA.
NHTSA! It's
That's
snowing!
Thank you. Bye.
It's snowing!
It's snowing.
I'd like to end this table talk with a good old song. She got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty. All I want for my birthday is a big booty. All I want for my... Okay. It's my favorite.
There's
Christmas.
no rhythm.